All right, here we go. Do it. Go.
Danny is really a one-in-a-million type of kid, but he's exactly the model of kid that when you're building a school like this, you want to attract.
You may not catch right away is that his quietness can be a little misleading.
I would describe him as very intense and driven.
It takes maybe a week or two to realize just how good a leader he is.
He's a leader on and off the football field. He has some great friends. But at the end of the day, he's a good kid. And you can see that in the way he treats other people. I've had the opportunity to coach Danny since he was in 3rd grade in football and baseball. And it's just been a good experience for me watching him grow up. I mean, he was a skinny little kid in 3rd grade and barely played. And then by the time he hit 7th and 8th grade, he really started catching on to the game. And that's something that we've shared, our love for football, our love for sports. So I think we have a pretty good relationship.
He has a really clear sense of right and wrong. There's no gray, and he's had that pretty well established. And that makes parenting him much easier. He has a very good ability to choose good friends that help him stay on the path that God's designed for him. So that's probably what I'm most proud of.
Okay, so H is actually our elapsed time. Wouldn't you agree?
This is X of 1, this is X of 2, right? Are you with me?
Fredo carries the ball.
Well, he certainly leads, you know, as far as our team is concerned, by example and by effort. But the neat thing is to watch him interact with our community as far as the youth football camps are concerned. And in the hallways, I mean, people from the grade schools on up really look up to him.
People will come to a football game and see Danny, and it's hard to not notice. I think he gained 340 yards at a football game a couple of nights ago. His name was mentioned over the PA quite often.
Fredo carries the ball, gets on across midfield. Fredo carries the ball.
I think you would expect most people would know him as a football player. But his classmates don't see that. And that is probably one of the bigger feathers in his cap, in the sense that I think the students here know Danny as he truly is.
It was really the coaching staff and the teachers who would say, because he does work hard, he does what he's supposed to, he always gives 100%, so other kids would naturally follow him, and you need to embrace it, and they've helped him to develop those skills, and that has been a huge blessing.
4 years ago, when I was hired, I heard Danny Iafredo's name, and this is a young man we needed to attract to Guerin and kind of build a program around. So he's actually been here for the start of the program.
You know, we can only do so much as parents, and the fact that he's at a high school like Guerin, I think that really instills the values and all of those traits that we want to see in our son.
Anybody who deals with Danny will know there's a real sincere, phenomenal person behind that guy under that helmet. And that football is an important part of who he is. It definitely shows his drive and his enthusiasm. But they also know the real person behind Dan Iafredo. Great kid, great kid.